Let us turn our cruise control off as we now have action, boys and girls. You can't really make it out in the video quite just yet because it's just more of a light powdery mist, but in front of me it is actively snowing. Wow, you can actually smell the moisture coming through the vents. And they lied about the weather, y'all. It wasn't supposed to snow tonight. Wow, this is so awesome. There is like either UPS or some kind of delivery truck. My. You're seeing it first here, guys. Winter in Nevada. This is definitely what we're out here for, guys. This is it. Welcome to the channel. If this is your first time, just go ahead and click subscribe now because I have a lot of fun and interesting content coming. And oh, UPS. I hope he's okay. He just pulled off there, kind of scary. I think he lost it back there because I've seen some tire marks going off the side of the road, and it literally just started snowing maybe all of 2 minutes ago. As I was coming up, we started to drive into this. So yeah, guys, if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Chris. If you're revisiting, again, welcome back. Very excited to have you guys along for this evening's adventure. Almost missed the turn off because the snow is blowing so much. I'm gonna go in here. We're gonna try not to venture too far in. Temperature's supposed to creep down into the teens tonight. Really want to be real selective of where I go. I have four-wheel drive, but I don't have overly aggressive tires, so I'm not trying to get stuck. The idea is to come out, have the experience, and get out and get home again. I'm somewhere where there's no cell service, and I just want to be on the safe side. Ooh, this looks like a nice campsite. Let's turn here so you guys can see. Just hold my clutch in here. What's that flashlight? Ah, you can't see it. Let me try and pull around here. So, there's a fire ring right here. Ah, this is pretty neat. I think I'll park right here. Ooh, just listen to it. Oh my goodness, this is awesome, guys. So we are in position. I'm gonna use these trees as nature's very own natural wind block of sorts. The wind is blowing towards me, so I pointed the front of my truck into the wind. And then back here, the fire pit. And then I have my truck right here. All right, guys, so I'm just gonna go ahead and try and make this quick. Now we're just gonna be working on getting our sleeping arrangements set here. Pull this seat up. This guy folds down here on the side. Bam. And then as I get things set up, I'll go ahead and move these guys out the way so I can go ahead and get my sleeping arrangements made. Similar thing on this side. I'm gonna go ahead and move my stuff out the way here. Push everything in. Yeah, there's my food right there in that bag. I brought some medicine. Got my snackage. Here's my Bluetooth speaker. My wife bought me some time ago. Gonna be using that guy to watch a movie tonight. We're gonna be attending Camperdan Cinemas. You can see it's already starting to accumulate, and I've only been here a few minutes. Sleep setup. I have 3 blankets down here for padding. And then I have my sleeping bag under this guy. And then I have my blanket. Sadly, with the wind blowing the way that it is and the snow actively falling, I probably won't be utilizing this fire pit. We'll see how it goes tomorrow. But pretty much all of my activity will be somewhat limited to the inside of my Pathfinder here. Here we are. I'm gonna go ahead and hop in the rig here, get it started. I'm gonna warm up a bit. All right, guys, back with a little update. Here in a few moments, we're gonna go ahead and get into salad. It is about 7:20 p.m. I plan on being here well into the morning tomorrow. Without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get into our friend here, Mr. Salad. So this evening's meal is gonna be a nice little Cobb salad. Wow, wasn't really much holding this thing closed at all. Here's our salad. Here's our camping fork. We have some dressing. Now we're gonna go ahead and pour that in here. Wow. Nice little salad. Should have bought two. All right, guys. And go ahead and continue to enjoy the salad here. And I'll be back once I'm finished consuming. And just like that, it's all gone. And it was so good. Got some heat going here. Over here we have our camp lantern, LED of course. Got some socks on. Not exactly cold enough to get in my sleeping bag yet, but I did feel these blankets, they were a little on the cool side. Should be able to get things warm here shortly. Again, just idling the truck just to get some residual heat going there. On this side of the truck, I just have things like spare clothing, an actual real coat, my snacks, my camp bag that I use to carry my equipment, and food and such, and clothes. And then over here I have my jacket. Just enjoying myself, listening to the wind gust. At one point we were somewhere between 15 and 25 mile an hour sustained winds with gusts above 30 at times. Pretty sure it probably got quite close to 50 mile an hour wind gust. Things have quieted down quite a bit here. No more snow to speak of just yet. Again, the snowfall that we did see on the way in, it wasn't even in the forecast for us. I'll just attribute that to it being a freak weather occurrence. We're just here inside of the truck. Just trying to stay warm. I just turned the truck off not too long ago, and now I'm just trying to keep the residual heat in here. And in a little bit, I'm gonna watch some movies here on my phone. I usually stay up all night when I camp, pretty much. But tomorrow I'm trying to capture the sunrise. Definitely trying to be alive as soon as that snow falls or starts to fall. And then from there, hopefully, as long as the roads aren't too bad, I'll go out there, try and get some additional footage. Man, too bad it wasn't more snow, you know. I do have a sled at home, but it's not enough snow to be sledding. It's exactly what I thought. I haven't been up here in a couple of months because I live on the other side of the valley. I used to live closer to this particular mountain range. Once upon a time, I was a whole maybe 20 minutes away. Like, I literally lived at the foot of the mountain. But my wife wanted a bigger house, so we moved to the other side of the Vegas Valley. And to come over here is a little bit of a journey now. But it wasn't so much the distance that deterred me. It was more so the weather. Usually when I'm out and about camping, if I'm camping, my wife is camping. But she has her limits mainly when it comes to the temperature. So I'm down to camp in anything as long as I don't, you know, feel uncomfortable in terms of temp. It is nice to be out here by myself, just doing my own thing. And just becoming one with nature in a sense. But I can't wait to see what we wake up to tomorrow. Like I said, the snowfall is scheduled to commence at 7 a.m. But as you can see, you know, the forecast can be what it is and something else will happen. But I'm not quite surprised that it snowed. I was expecting it because the forecast kept changing. One time it'll say, you know, slight chance of snow, then no snow at all. And then it was also contingent on what weather application or platform you were viewing. This particular dispersed campground, there's no one here right now. I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised, only because, again, the weather is going to be a deterrent factor for most people. But during the summer, when it was relatively warm or hot in Las Vegas, this is where a lot of those people then began to frequent. Even more so, there's been a high influx of people coming out and camping now in light of everything that's been going on. Mainly because they're just trying to, you know, reassess things and push the reset button. And more importantly, just trying to maintain their personal sanity. You know, being cooped up in your house for a few months and not going anywhere or interacting with other people can be a bit challenging for some. I love interacting with people, but I also do value my personal solitude whenever I can indulge in that. And camping for me is just one of those ways for me to just get to that zenful place, reset things. Because sometimes we get too caught up in our everyday life and, you know, the different things that we have to do in work, and it just gets to be a bit much. And sometimes it's just nice to just get away from all of that. And this is my way of doing so. Thank you guys for tagging along. If you watched this long, I hope that you continue to watch. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. I'm a city slicker. I just took up camping as a hobby a few years back. And I'm just working on ways to just get out, do things a little bit differently, and have fun while doing so. And also just sharing my experiences with you guys, you know. For this evening's particular setup, we are minimal as can be, bare bones. No stove, no catalytic heater. Yeah, we did bring firewood, but with it being the way that it is out there, I decided to just keep things inside of the truck. I'm not going to go out there. I did bring a chair also. I even brought my camp table. I still have those things just in case. So here's some snacks. I don't plan on eating anything right this second because, again, we just had dinner. I'm just going to show you guys what I have. Do have some brownies. I did open them earlier. Had a few at home. Some potato chips. An assortment of my favorite chocolates. And a P3, which is cool. Has chicken, cheddar cheese, and peanuts. That's how we're gonna keep things. Again, keeping it simple, real simple, stupid here. But I'm sure we're gonna have some fun. And here in a minute, I'm gonna show you guys what Camper Dan Cinemas looks like, minus my phone. Oh, and there's a plane going over us. You guys can hear that in the background of the video there. We're away from civilization in a sense, but McCarran International is not too far from here. It's just on the other side of the valley, so you will hear the occasional plane flying through. Not necessarily meaning that that plane is departing Vegas or even arriving. It might just be flying over on its way to California, because it's that way. So here is what I would refer to as Camper Dan Cinemas. So traditionally, when this is on my front windshield for navigational purposes, it is turned that way. Keep my phone vertical. But then when I'm in camping mode or Camper Dan Cinema mode, I then turn it this way. So that way I get the landscape view to maximize my screen and watch my movie. And then for our sound, use a nice little Polaroid Bluetooth boombox thingy. Again, my wife bought this for me. I believe she bought this for me for Christmas? Was it my birthday? I can't remember. It was not too long ago, a few months ago. But I love this thing because when I'm in here and I'm using my phone for the premise of watching a movie, it gives you the feeling of being in a theater with, you know, full surround sound or stereo. Like, it brings life to the movie that you're watching. All right, guys. Oh, so we're back with a little bit of a status update. Status update, cold as hell right now. My temperature gauge on the truck says it's still 28. I don't believe that. It is 10 after 10 o'clock. And if I had to estimate, I would say it's probably about 25 outside, if not colder. I'm looking at my rear hatch glass here. It appears to have frost on it, so pretty sure it's quite cold. I haven't been outside the truck since I've, you know, made my bed and ate dinner earlier. Haven't been outside. It's been relatively quiet. Just watching a movie. But nonetheless, it's been fun. Just a little cold. My feet were cold. What I've done was that I've gone ahead and put on my surgical socks. A few years back, I broke my right hand in this area. Bones that make up finger 4 and 5 here, my ring finger and my pinky, broke these a while back. So when I went into surgery, these are the socks that they fitted me with. I've kept them because they're real comfortable and really warm. But not much going on around here right now. It's relatively quiet. I'm just kicking back and just taking it all in. It's only gonna get colder. It's definitely not gonna warm up. No more snow yet. I'm actually kind of disappointed because I thought for sure when I seen that snow earlier when we were driving in or to our way to the campground, when that snow started to fly, I got really excited because it was just starting. And as you can see, as soon as it came was as soon as it went. However, that wasn't the 2 to 4 inches that we're expecting. Again, the forecast calls for snowfall starting at 7 a.m. I'm estimating that it may start a bit earlier than that, maybe as early as 5 or 6. I'd say 6, but I wouldn't be surprised if I started seeing snow flying at 5, which is why I'm going to go ahead and take a pause here. We're actually going to go ahead and go to bed, and we'll catch up with you guys in the AM, and hopefully we'll have some snow. Yeah, so you see the water droplets there. Oh my, the frost is actually on the inside of my windshield. This is my rear windshield, guys. Look at that. Can you see the frost? Oh my gosh. Look at that frost. So, it's flurrying right now. I wouldn't call it snow, it's just flurrying. It's not sticking. That mountain ridge there seems to be snowing pretty good up there. The snow did not do at all what the forecast was calling for. It is now 9:30. So I'm gonna go ahead and pack up here and head out. But it was nice. It was fun to be out here alone. You know, just enjoying the campground. I pretty much have the whole place to myself. I doubt there's anyone in here. It is a fairly decent sized dispersed campground, but you would have to forge back into the trees going back this way towards this ridge. I haven't seen a soul. I haven't heard anyone. Usually if there's anyone in this campground, you'll hear them because most people that come here, they party. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and end the video here, guys. Thanks again for tagging along, and we'll catch you in the next one. Yeah, I don't see anyone in here. Information booth. So this road leads us to the ski resort, and man, I haven't seen not one single vehicle. It's like I beat everyone today, I guess. Wow, check it out, guys. So I did see a few people heading up the road there finally. These guys are definitely going skiing, or they're just going to the lodge that's up there. Nice place to eat, have some coffee, hang out with your loves. But yeah, the snow is definitely falling up this way. I am gonna ride up the road just a little bit more so we can see what we see. People have definitely been up, but not as much people going down. As you can see on the opposing side of traffic there. Ooh, it's getting thicky thick. Yeah, baby. I'm glad I came up the road because where I am right now, maybe 3 miles up the road from my campsite. I'm not that far at all. This is awesome. And our first roundabout. Whoa. It got kind of hairy. I was fishtailing, going all over the place. But Camper Dan here, he's a good old nag. Surprisingly, no kids up here sledding yet. I'm mad I didn't bring my sled. Today would have been the day, boy.